Hello everyone, this is Guy with Southern Jewelry News, and this is another episode of the Pearls of Wisdom Jewelry Podcast. Enjoy the episode. Hello everyone, this is Guy Pineda with Southern Jewelry News, and we are here for another amazing episode of the Pearls of Wisdom Jewelry Podcast. I have my lovely co-host Elesa Dillon with me, thank God. And
Hello.
hello. And today our special guest is Julie Walton Garland from Walton's Jewelry in Franklin, Tennessee. Welcome. Thank you for joining.
Yes, thank you for having me.
So Julie, tell us about your store in Franklin, Tennessee.
So our store, Walton's Jewelry, opened in 1974 by my grandmother. So I'm third generation.
What?
And she actually got started before she had her brick and mortar store that she opened in 1974. She got started by selling jewelry on the hood of her car at flea markets. My dad has some really fun memories of, he was little at the time, but playing underneath her jewelry display table with her car next to it and chickens being sold right next to them. So we humble beginnings.
Humble beginnings.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, nowadays a lot of people aren't doing the the third and fourth generation. So we love talking to the next gen because it's so important to our industry. It's just great. Is your grandmother still alive?
She passed in 2014.
Okay.
So before I came on board, it was my grandmother and then my dad, and they worked together for a while. And then Melba Walton, my grandmother, passed away in 2014. And so then it was just my dad. And then I came on board. I came on board in 2012. So I guess there was a little bit of overlap there. But it's been great. And generational businesses are far and few between. And I think a lot of that is because people, when it's your own business and you pour your heart and soul into it, it's really hard to let go and to accept some changes and accept new ideas and accept new blood into it, even if it is family. That sometimes actually makes it a little bit harder. But my dad has always been so great about embracing change and willing to try new things. And I think that's one of the reasons why we've had such a smooth transition and continue to grow in a positive, profitable way.
Fantastic. You think there was anything that you wanted to do that he wasn't quite on board with, but did accept?
He never said no. So I would have to actually ask him that if there was something that he was like, "Ooh, I don't know." My dad will always say that before I came on board, everything was done the old-fashioned way. We still hand wrote tickets. We still used the old school charting paper for inventory and bookkeeping and all the things. So I kind of brought us into the 21st century, and not only with launching our website and then launching our online store in 2017, but also just taking everything behind the scenes and bringing it up to current standards, honestly. And a lot of the changes I made, and I've been here since 2012, and I would say it took me a solid decade to get the store to where it is now. Because so many of the changes that needed to be made, it's all about timing. And the staff that we had then was wonderful, and they're still family to us, but they would have had a harder time with all of the technology that we use now and everything how we interact with customers, how we do everything, and when it comes to inventory and how it goes on our website, and then the social media component, all of these things. It all happened over time, and I think at the right time that allowed us to get where we are now.
Wow. So did you, decade, a while.
Yeah.
Were you, did you experience some of that old school way of doing business, like writing up tickets and so forth?
Absolutely. Yeah. We didn't get the edge until 2017. So prior to that, everything was handwritten. So we had the carbon copy repair envelopes, we had the carbon copy receipt paper, we had the handwritten little tags that you order from Stellar that you have to order the special pin for the pen to really work on. The arch crown pins. I don't know if you're familiar, but arch crown pins, you can't leave them uncapped for very long because they destroy them. So it was all that way. But we started to see ways that we can improve, and a lot of the ways that we improved wasn't necessarily customer facing. So we have generational customers, and they still see us as the Waltons they've always known, the Waltons that their grandparents shopped with, because I like to focus so much on keeping the experience the same, because that's why we succeeded and that's why people wanted to come and shop with us. So really embracing the way things were done and understanding why they were done, and also understanding the fact that some things don't need to change. Just because
Yeah.
they can doesn't mean they need to, but there's ways to look at it and kind of embrace new technology, embrace new ways of doing it while still staying true to your roots.
This episode is brought to you by Gemstar. Lead your jewelry collection with brilliance and innovation. Experience the full line of fine jewelry with Star Lab by Gemstar. Discover our latest designs at gemstarco.com or call 1-866-368-5700.
Well, how did that make you feel after you finished all of that? 10 years of
Great.
work, and now you're seeing your how does that make you feel?
Great. It feels like it took a lot longer than 10 years in a
I'm
lot of
sure.
ways. But then it feels like it flew by in a lot of ways too. And so many of those things just that did take time. I mean, we just moved from a sole proprietorship to an LLC. So many things had to fall into place and had to be functional before you could move on to the next step. So it really took time. And I have the dream team of people.
That's good.
I mean, truly, truly fabulous team. And I would not be where I am today without them.
There you go. Any advice for anybody that might be in your shoes? And, what would you tell somebody that says, I'm getting ready to take over the store. They're old school and I need to bring new school in. What type of advice or pearls of wisdom would you give somebody?
My best advice would be to really understand why things are done the way that they're done. Really put yourself in your sales associate's shoes or your manager's shoes and really try to see why things are done the way they're done and see where those things can be improved upon while still honoring the way they've been done in the past. Rather than just dive right in and make a ton of changes, not only is that usually not the best way to do it from a logistical standpoint and embracing new ways of doing things, but you're also going to piss a lot of people off in the process. And that's something you don't want to do. You don't want to alienate your team. You don't want to alienate your clientele. You want to still be able to embrace the way that people are used to having it done, but bringing into the current day and age.
Right. Was you mentioned earlier that it was not always front of house that that the change that the improvement happens in the front of the house, and sometimes the back of the house. What type of things really improve for your business? Embracing technology, using a POS system like the Edge, creating a beautiful website. What were some of those things that were that you feel that really made a big improvement?
I'm a very type A person. I am very organized and I like systems and everything has its place. And love my dad to pieces. He is a wonderful gemologist. He is exceptional with people, but I think he would be the first to tell you that he's not a very organized person. So a lot of the behind the scenes just required a lot of time and culling through things and creating processes. A lot of times those were moved from handwritten to more digital processes as well. So that in and of itself took a lot of time. The Edge, getting that was really fabulous for us. It made a world of difference. We use the Edge for everything, inventory, repairs, all of it, point of sale. That has really helped. We utilize customer notes in detail so that everybody within my team can be on the same page no matter who they're dealing with, because we all leave detailed notes. And a lot of times it's fun things like, oh, Susie just got a new dog or whatever it might be, so that we can really feel like the customer is seen when they come in. So things that really took a lot of time behind the scenes. And then of course there's remodeling the showroom, which we did in 2021. We're in a historic building in downtown Franklin. So our building was built in 1888. And when my grandmother opened the store in the 70s, the 70s were a time of let's plaster over everything, let's put up some drywall, let's use some aluminum siding, let's just cover it all up.
Yeah.
So now I feel very confident in saying that if somebody walked in the showroom now, they feel like it's always looked this way. It looks very historic and warm. When we did our renovation, you can actually see, I'm upstairs right now, but downstairs there's a whole wall of this original 1880 brick that we took the drywall off of, and layers and layers of plaster and wallpaper, and exposed the brick. We found the original beadboard ceiling in the whole showroom. We discovered the original red pine floor. So we really did a lot. We found some beautiful chandeliers down in New Orleans and brought those back. So we really incorporated a lot of the historic charm because we do antique and estate jewelry. We're in a historic city that's known for its historic tours and people coming here to learn all about the history and see downtown Franklin. So that was a big customer facing update that we did.
Wow, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned it earlier that you try to keep the values or something along those lines of what your grandmother and father passed on. What are some of those values, strategies, mentalities, or whatever it is that you still use today, alongside that all the new technology that helps you in your business?
Yeah. Growing up in the store, I watched my grandmother and my dad and even my mom too interact with clients. And I think a lot of that was just ingrained in my brain just from growing up and watching. I mean, we have a doorway going into the showroom that I used to jump in a Johnny jump up. And there's still an indentation on the top of the doorway where you can see where the clamp went. And my mom and dad say that anytime the doorbell dinged, we have an old school dinging sound still. I would just start jumping excited. So I feel like it's just something I watched, and it wasn't really until somebody asked me, well, what are some of the principles like you just did that your grandmother and your dad have always done with their clients in the store? And it was like an aha moment, like, oh my gosh, I've experienced this my whole life. I never really even thought of it as like learning or being groomed for the business, if you want to use those terms. But honesty and integrity and treating people like people. We always say that our clients really become part of the Waltons family. We still write handwritten thank you notes to almost everybody. We send flowers to our clients when they're celebrating anniversaries or they've just lost a loved one. I mean, we truly treat people like people and not just another number, not just another client, because we want you to come in here and feel like you know us and we know you, and that you can come here for any sort of special occasion, any sort of sad occasion, whatever it might be, and we can experience it together for years and years.
Yeah. Okay, Julie, tell the truth now. When somebody walks in, do you still jump up and down like that? You could.
Yes, I do. Yep.
Yes, you could. Oh my God, customer!
So excited. Welcome.
Especially when I hear the credit card machine, it really gets me jumping.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Anyone
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I think you have a fun store. I can tell with your energy and your personality. I'm sure that you're just, it's a lot of fun to work there. And I think we're all very passionate about this industry. And so you have to show up with, good energy and positivity, even if some days you're not feeling like talking to, the little old lady who just, wants to come in and get her ring clean because she might be bored. But that's the difference you make, because they're family, they're welcoming, and that's what makes a successful store. And you can tell that you have gotten that. I was just going to say that exposed brick in the background is gorgeous, and it's got to be just a wonderful feeling coming into that store with all that you've done. So kudos to you for that.
Thank you so much. And we're so grateful to, I mean, the jewelry industry, the jewelry community is wonderful, but we're also so grateful to be a part of the Franklin community. I was on the
Yeah.
board for the Downtown Franklin Association for about 6 years, and then I had babies and had to like take things off my plate. But we're so grateful for our other fellow small business owners down here as well. We have a really awesome restaurant on one side of us that I've known the owners and the managers for a very long time, and they're dear friends. And then on the opposite side, we have some other friends that have more of like a coffee shop bar called Stable. Well, the restaurant's called Red Pony. The coffee shop and bar is called Stable Reserve, and they have also done a lot to bring back the historic vibe within their store. But one thing that we do, and I like to do things that make you stand out, make people feel like they can connect with you when they come in. We have these really cool brass coins made that have kind of an oxidized look to them and have our Walton's logo with black enamel on them. So if clients come in, they just bought something, or we know them and we know they're celebrating an anniversary, whatever it might be, if we're cleaning their jewelry for them and they just need to kill 30 minutes or whatever it might be, we can give them that coin and they can go next door to Stable Reserve and enjoy a coffee or a cocktail on us. Yeah. So it's a fun way to really be a part of this community, support other small businesses while giving a customer an experience that they don't get anywhere else.
No, well, that's a great idea for stores. It really shows your commitment to the community and to your customers. Love that.
Thank you.
Take note. Take note of Julie's great pearls of wisdom tips here, people, because they're
I'm
very
trying.
good. Yeah. Yeah. Great job.
Thank you.
Earlier, you mentioned your best team, amazing team, dream team. How is it to maintain such an amazing team? What do you do to motivate people, keep them interested to come in? What's your secret? Tell everyone your secret. Don't tell
Taylor, okay. Yes, I'm just gonna spill my secrets here.
Your formula, your secret formula.
I think it's a combination of a lot of things. One of them is just having an environment where people want to come to work. So we have a really clean and beautiful showroom. We have a really wonderful break room, kind of more of like a kitchen break room space with, I keep the fridge stocked with everybody's favorite drinks and snacks in the pantry. So just a place that people want to come to. And then we work so well to create this team that we have where everybody genuinely wants to be around each other, which is like one of the hardest parts of owning a business is finding great people and then finding great people that work together all the time.
Yes.
So that's a big component. Paying them very well is a very large component. Living life is expensive now. And being able to pay them, we do hourly. So being able to pay them very well hourly so they know what to expect each week with their paycheck and it's not a surprise and it's not a fighting each other for commission. We also do spiffs. So if we've had a piece of jewelry, usually it's longer than 2 years or a year to 2 years. If they sell that, then depending on the price point, they get a certain dollar amount from that sale too. So that's a fun way for people to make a little bit extra, also to keep our inventory fresh and moving. And that's just a little added bonus. I give a really great Christmas bonus every year. They also get a piece of jewelry from me for Christmas that I've kind of made notes of and squirreled things away throughout the year. They get 3 weeks PTO. And the first week in January, we're always closed for a refresh after the holidays, and that is a paid week. Yeah.
Wow.
There's more?
There's more,
I
actually. And after,
I bet you don't even have any turnover. I mean, there must be no turnover because it sounds like a
no.
fantastic place to work.
I work really hard with that because I can't have the
know,
life that I have. I can't be the present mother that I am for my 4-year-old and 8-year-old without this team. Like,
right.
None of it would happen without them. I would be here all the time and wouldn't have a life with my family.
Right.
And and two, after somebody's been here 5 years, they get 4 weeks PTO whenever they want it. So I appreciate my people, and they know that. And I also don't micromanage. I give a lot of free reign. They know our expectations, and they know our quality of service and our quality of product and the Walton's brand. But if they have new ideas, I welcome them. My managers are just truly wonderful with coming up with ideas too. Mary, my marketing manager, is just so wonderful with our website and coming up with new ideas. And my sales team, the out front, is just fabulous and works really hard. But everybody here too is so incredibly passionate about jewelry. They
Yes.
love jewelry and they love history, and it shows. People come in and they talk to my staff and they can tell, like, oh, they're not just pushing jewelry to sell it. They like love this stuff. Which is it goes a long way.
Yeah, it does. It's refreshing. Absolutely. To have that kind of service, when you're picking out something very sentimental is very important. I love
Yeah.
that.
I want to boil it down for anybody listening. The secret, the secret that Julie has taken to manage not just manage a team, but cultivate an amazing team, and work and do great things and treat customers right. The secret, it, which oh my God, everyone should learn this, is treat your people well. Oh my God, that's so simple.
So
Some
simple.
of the most amazing things that we can do to elevate our business is to treat people well. Almost like the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Um, and in turn, what you've created is a passionate, excited, motivated team.
Yeah.
To work, and that's great. And we hear some other businesses that have lots of turnover or something along those lines. When you hear the background story, you kind of get why. And, that's also leads me to understand why you are doing so well, because you, uh, you treat them well. And like you said, you can't do everything on your own. You got a great team. You mentioned the website and handling customers up front, and that's amazing. So congratulations on that. That shouldn't be a pearls of wisdom, but it is for some. Unfortunately, they really have to know that they take care of their people well. They're going to take care of you as well. And it doesn't always work out, but I believe everything happens for a reason. People like what they do, where they are. They're motivated and they keep going. So
Yeah.
amazing,
Do it.
amazing.
I
So
agree.
thank you for
Well,
sharing your
yeah.
people, with everyone.
Well,
But
thank you.
yes, absolutely. And so, you've done, your family has done amazing things in Franklin, Tennessee, and throughout now your third generation, and looking on the bigger and better things. What are the bigger and better things coming down the pike?
So I want to continue to grow our online presence. I think that's the most forward thinking in terms of modern day 2026 and forward. It's the best in terms of business. I am not, well, I've learned never say never, but I do not want to open another location. I have no interest in any of that. But where I do want to continue to grow is our website. We do a lot of business on our website. We try to put almost all of our inventory is up on our website, which is a full-time job because our pieces are one of a
Yeah.
kind. So when one sells, it's not like you can change the quantity and have 10 more ready to go. So it does take a lot of effort and a lot of hands that work to make that happen. But it's such an important thing. And to people, the easier you can make it for people to shop with you, obviously, the better you're going to do. So if we have a really accessible website, we have our chat on our website so that if you go to waltonstory.com, a chat little bubble pops up. That if you type something in, it turns it into a text message on your end. So we also receive it as a text. So you don't have to be sitting there on the website, waiting for somebody to respond. We do a lot of business through text messaging, a
Right,
lot,
that's great.
which is great because that's how people want to communicate now. You have to embrace the ways that people want to communicate now, and that is via text message. We can send
They do.
videos, we can send photos, we can send payment links. I mean, we take in a lot of money through text
Right.
messaging, which is wild.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. I mean, looking at your website, and I've managed quite a few and know what it takes and know the challenges and so forth. Like, you have all your product images with the black background, probably shot internally there. All very consistent. There's no multiple back this one. You get your
Yeah.
images. We have
Mhm.
different looks throughout the whole site. You very clean, consistent look through the whole website.
Thank you.
The video buttons and so forth. It gives it a feel.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think? Um, you've done all this. Obviously, it's a lot of work. Do you think you could have achieved the results that you online, text messages, virtually, without doing all this?
No. Mm-mm. You have to have all the pieces in place. I mean, nowadays people want to, especially with the emergence of AI and all the uncertainty there, like whether you're looking at something that exists when you're online, who knows?
Yeah.
By having such a strong Instagram presence and Facebook and having a website and having all these even print advertising and print publications, podcasts, all the things makes people feel more comfortable with your brand and your business. And they feel like it's not only more approachable, but it's real. Everything that we do on our website is done in house. So all of our photography, all of our website building, that's all Mary Rosa's my marketing manager. All of it's done in house too, which helps it all stay on brand and
Oh, yeah.
helps make the Walton voice very prominent. We're not having third party edit our images. We're not having a third party host different things on our website. Like it's all done in house in our building, which is huge as well.
Right. That's excellent.
Yeah.
It really takes a lot of time. And I know the easy way to get our website out for some is let's put their iframe, let's put this other ring builder and the other company's diamond finder. And it looks all different and it's not cohesive. It's not friendly for a visitor if you have all these add-on like iframes and programs running within your website that can't add everything to one card and check out, and it's just not consistent. Maintaining that consistency throughout your website, through social media, and not just maintaining it, but being consistent. You can not just doing it for a month or two. You keep going out there and keep going and keep doing and keep doing and growing. And congratulations on growing a pretty big following on Instagram and Facebook, and I didn't check the other ones, but that is not an accident, and that is a result of very hard work,
Yeah.
consistency, and a lot of long hours. And but I'm it's obvious to me that you know you don't back away from the hard things. You don't back away from the hard things or the things that you should do, or the things that you feel that are important for your business. You keep doing them and keep doing them, and then will build results. And now you're doing lots of business online, and there's a lot of retailers out there wondering, can I work less in the store and just have orders come to me? Well, it doesn't happen with a snap of a finger, and there's no magic bullet. There's no Meta or Google ad that can bring you $1 million.
Yep.
It all takes work, hard work, and consistency, and that's you do it with so much style too. So
Oh, thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you. Well, you can
Yeah.
and you can get caught up in wanting more Instagram followers, wanting bigger, 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 bigger all the time. But another one of my pearls of wisdom is that I firmly believe in quality over quantity. And it is so easy to get caught up and let's do this, this, and this, and this. Let's pump it out as fast as we can. Let's just make it happen. But nothing good comes quickly. It takes some time and quality, and that comes back to a lot of people are like, well, what's your theory on posting on social media? All the things. It's more of quality over quantity. Yeah, it's great to do a post every single day, 2 posts every single day. Sure, that's awesome. Lots of stories on Instagram. That's great too. But if they're all done not well and not consistent and not on brand, and it looks like you're just throwing content up,
Yeah.
it's not going to do you any good in the long run, and it's not going to develop that trust that you want with your clients.
So
That's
true.
so true.
She's throwing lots of pearls of wisdom bombs out here, Guy, and I love it. I
Well,
love it.
I try. I
Elisa,
try.
let's, let's take the rest of the year off. I think we could just keep
Yeah,
on.
oh my God. Well,
Done.
if we're in Nashville, which we do hope to be visiting Nashville at one of the upcoming trade shows, perhaps in the future. And we'll take a little ride to Franklin, which is just, very close. And we'd love to see your store in person, maybe do an interview right there on site if we're
We
going to. I
love
think
that.
we're going to try to get to Nashville sometime. But yeah, it sounds like we love to go try to visit our customers and, our interviewees or anyone who is part of SJN or on our podcast. So
Well,
we'll
we'd love to
definitely
have
come
you.
check you out. Yeah.
Please do.
Check here out.
Yeah, we'd love to. I mean,
Absolutely.
another thing, back to our online presence via our website and social media. We really try. People like you who've never been to our showroom really feel like you're in our showroom, no matter how you're connecting with us. So I love when people, because we like to have a high expectation if we're texting with you or you're shopping on our website. We want you to think very highly of your experience, and then we want you to come to our showroom and be even more blown away.
Yeah.
So
I love
we would
that.
love to have you.
We'll come. We're going to do it.
We're
Okay,
here.
fine.
Okay, we'll do it.
All right, fine.
I'll give you a
And
coin and you can go get a cocktail next door.
That
perfect.
sounds
What is
good.
cocktail this side and coffee on the other side?
Yeah, well, you can get
Okay.
cocktails on both sides, but
But I love this
yeah.
walk. I gotta
I
hang
do
out.
too.
I
We love
mean,
coffee and drinks together all day, all day, all day. Give it to
absolutely.
us all day.
Jewelry, cocktails, and coffee. I mean, what more could you want?
I really don't.
I don't know. We're good. But we're gonna retire right there in your
Love it.
It's beautiful part of beautiful part of Tennessee. I love Franklin. Love it.
It's pretty
So that
special.
everyone should experience how special it is and all the things that you
Yeah.
also your neighbors there. Let's say if you guys have lots of in the neighborhood and so forth and really making Franklin more awesome probably. So congratulations. Yeah,
they
my
are.
God.
Thank you.
Not running congratulations, just on repeat mode because you're just so awesome. My gosh.
A lot of success.
Y'all-
A lot of success.
Y'all are gonna give me a
And,
complex.
Yeah,
wow.
good. We're in the
Good.
jewelry business. We need big egos a little bit.
Humble big egos. Yeah.
Humble big ego. I love that. Yes,
There we
ma'am.
go.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. But yeah. Well, I do hope that people will come and visit you. Maybe you'll have a chance. Let's tell people on how to find you and how to visit you. And I also want to make sure, hey, everybody out there right now, before you do it, hit that subscribe button because it really helps us when you subscribe to our podcast on any of your channels. So all of them. So please click the subscribe button. There's my 2 cents. I have to make sure I do that.
Love it.
With your Walton's jewelry. Lots of love. Check out their website. Check out their Instagram. Walton's Jewelry. I think it might be this app. Let's see. Walton's Antique Jewelry on Facebook. And give Julie and her amazing staff lots of love.
Yeah.
Because boy, they're awesome. And
Shucks, thank you.
we certainly look forward to come visiting you and make sure everyone listening, bring all your friends and family. Just go down there and look for them coins.
We'll meet you there.
Perfect. I love it. Welcome
virtually.
anytime.
We'll go virtually.
Yeah.
Well, I know we appreciate your valuable time. You're a busy woman, and to take time to sit down and talk to us, it really means a lot to us. And these type of podcasts really give inspiration to other jewelry stores and people that are watching it. So, I think everyone watching today will find this inspirational for sure.
Well, thank you.
So thank you so much. Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
Thank you guys for having me. It means a whole lot.
Yeah, we think so too.
Yeah. Well, everyone, make sure if you're listening to the audio, make sure you check out the video on YouTube so you can see how beautiful Julie is in her store. And make sure you give them lots of love. Make sure you check out Southern Jewelry News. And thank you for listening to this episode. And we'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Thank you for watching another episode of the Pearls of Wisdom Jewelry podcast. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care.